Don People's Deadbolt. Let's talk about it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So recently, DJ Academics, he sat down and let Wack 100 and 6ix9ine interview each other. Well, pretty much it was Wack doing the interviewing. And before it even started, Wack was letting everybody know, like, don't expect me to do nothing crazy, put my hands on this dude, because y'all ain't did shit before this. So I ain't trying to hear all that. So he put the disclaimer out there, you feel me? But the reason why 21 obviously got tied into it originally is because 6ix9ine was in the club with 21, and allegedly 21 didn't know he was there, but his manager did. Just a whole bunch of just shit. First off, you knew he was in the club. Let's get that straight. Ain't no way you gonna be in the club, $1 million worth of ice on. And even if you wasn't 6ix9ine, the nigga ain't shouting you out. Let alone being Tekashi 6ix9ine. So let's get that out the way. But obviously, 21 Savage took offense to what Wack had said, because obviously Wack had said, they should have ran up on him and, they was pump faking, blah, blah, blah. So on Clubhouse, now obviously they trying to get Clubhouse popping. I don't subscribe to Clubhouse, maybe because I ain't got an Apple. I'm an Android user, you feel me? But they trying to get the Clubhouse pumping, so Clubhouse had on Wack, 21, and Tekashi 6ix9ine. So, Wack and 6ix9ine and 21, they all whatever. But, 21 had took offense to what Wack had said in the interview. And 21 like, man, that's some lame ass shit. And I didn't appreciate it. And first Wack let it slide once, like Wack let it slide a couple times. But 21 was pumping out his chest. So, Wack felt the need to have to get gangster on this nigga. And anybody who follow hip hop, man, know that Wack, one thing you could say about the man is he will scrap with you. He come from the era, the old school, to where he will put them paws on you. And win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? You jump him, whatever. He gonna try to shoot for his. He ain't talking about no pistols, getting no niggas jump. He talking about one-on-ones. And he represent Paru, nigga. I'm Paru. On Paru. That's what he on. 24. So anybody know Wack know those two things. So, Wack, commenced to going crazy on him. Like, boy, I'll beat you up. I'll smack you with the open palm, and you a fake blood. And your boy 21 replied back. He say, man, I ain't no blood. Wack damn near stuck. Whatever you is, new. But the question I have is, why all of a sudden, when you in, amongst a real gangster, a real official Paru, that all of a sudden you denounce your blood? I'm confused about that. And also with the situation with the rat talk, I just really want us to put to bed this rat talk, man. Because a lot of you niggas would do business with a rat. A lot of you niggas would take cheese from a rat. So all this rat talk, niggas, he's a rat. I wouldn't fuck with a rat. I can't be in the same room with a rat. All that shit need to be over with. Because we wouldn't even known that 21 Savage had a phone conversation for about 45 minutes with 6ix9ine if it wasn't for the Clubhouse little spat. He talking about, he called him a rat and they was trying to set up a boxing match. Man, listen, you ain't on the phone with nobody you don't fuck with or he's a rat or whatever for no 45 minutes. And obviously this wasn't public. One thing I respected about Wack's situation when he interviewed Tekashi is it was a public interview. You feel me? It wasn't behind the scenes. He wasn't trying to hide nothing. And he was G-checking Tekashi. He was politely telling him, basically, yeah, you a rat. Yeah, you ain't cut like this. You a civilian and everything else under the sun. So he got off his piece. But I feel that 21, man, you should have stood your ground. You felt a certain type of way. I respect you for, expressing that to that man. Said that was some lame shit. But you shouldn't denounce what niggas know you to be. You know what I'm saying? You from Zone 6. Paradise. Feel what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. You a blood. You know, countless photos, videos, throwing up the set. You know, it ain't no sense of denouncing shit because you in the room with a real big homie. And see, you really couldn't get into it like that because you know that he is a big homie. So it's hard to be real around someone who is real if you really a fake ass nigga. And it's like, I just feel like the whole 6ix9ine situation, it's all for publicity, man. Ain't nobody trying to do that boy nothing. Ain't nobody trying to run up on him. You know, he's on a worldwide tour letting you know he don't got no security. Even though he's still, you know, obviously protected by the government. But he ain't, you know, he's letting y'all know, come get him. Run up on him. Punch him in his face. Ain't none of you niggas gonna do shit. But I tell you one thing, I would love to see a Tekashi 21 because I feel like they're around the same size. And it would be good. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring in a bag. Both of them niggas will get a check. And I think Wack should broker the deal. Because what Wack has done is he's desensitized even further the public and the perception of Tekashi 6ix9ine. To where I wouldn't be surprised if Wack started managing 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? And getting 6ix9ine back in these rooms and stuff like that, because right now he ain't selling. He definitely needs a new gimmick. Obviously he can box anybody and it will sell out because niggas want to see him get punched in his face and see if he can really throw down whatever, right? And I think it would be good for TV. Great entertainment. You know, he gonna sell it like Floyd. You feel me? So I would love to see them two get in the ring, and obviously Wack, you got to make a bag off of it. You really need to capitalize off this situation because you getting in the room, and obviously when you was in the clubhouse, you screaming on your boy 21, and Tekashi, he is, you know, he like your hype man. You know, you checked him a little bit at the end, say this ain't got nothing to do with you, but you know, when he was doing it, you knew he was putting the battery in your back, and you guys seemed like the perfect team. So I really believe coming soon, you're going to see a Wack and 6ix9ine situation. You know, Wack going to try to get him in the ring with either Blueface, you know, 21 Savage, you know, a Lil Durk, which I don't think that would happen. But, you know, a Meek Mill, you know, especially because Wack got beef with Meek. So I can definitely see that going down. But I think we just need to get off the rat narrative. You know, Desiree Perez runs Rock Nation. She the CEO. She a rat. Government informant. All that shit out. She really got the cartel locked down. You feel me? Nine Trey, one of the biggest blood sets in the nation. And ain't nobody came and did this boy nothing. It don't matter if he got protection or what. Like, that ain't never stopped real mobsters, nigga, from moving on a nigga. You got crash dummies in the crew. So it ain't about, oh, he did this and he did that. But, you know, I think deep down inside, Tekashi looks at and wants Wack to be shoddy. You know, Tekashi's used to moving with a boss, moving with a real dude. So I can see Wack filling that role. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down, Tekashi misses his crew and he wish he didn't have to do that. But the unfortunate circumstances caused him to have to do the unthinkable, and I think, you know, that's why he's on a suicide mission, because he's living with those demons at night. Nobody wants to be a rat. Nobody wants to fold and show they ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? But I think with 21, you know, he got exposed. You know, even though Wack is old enough to be his daddy damn near. You know what I'm saying? And that's that grown man strength. I don't think nobody really in the industry pretty much want a war with Wack with the hands. You know what I'm saying? Because they know he'll throw down. But, so that's the only pass I can give him. Maybe because he know Wack, you know, man, you a grown-ass man. I'm in my 20s. I ain't about to, you know, be throwing down with you, you know, whatever. But I feel like if you got that same energy for 6ix9ine and everybody else, you got to have that same energy, because you was giving Wack that energy like you was a dog, a boss, big blood, all that. And then when he really started barking on you and say he'll beat your little ass, you just got quiet and you said you didn't want to be on no gangster shit on the net. And You know, why you niggas on some police shit? You know, that's a scapegoat for these niggas too. You know, they doing everything else online, showing guns, drugs, every motherfucking thing, but they love to say, oh, you know, whenever the pressure on, oh man, you know, niggas on some police shit. Like, nah, man, it ain't that. You just quivered. You denounce your blood and everything else. Something that niggas know you for being. You know, it's one thing it's one thing if you just said no comment or whatever, or maybe because you ain't want to get them police because you know them feds is watching, right? Maybe you ain't want to just say you was a blood because they can use that against you. So I'm gonna give you a pass on that, 21, because you a smart nigga, man. I'm gonna give you that too. You ain't no dummy. So I can't really get mad at him for saying he ain't blood on the line. Like, everybody know Wack 100 Paru, nigga. Everybody know that about Wack. You feel me? And obviously Tekashi with his whole situation. But, you know, I think 21 at this stage of his career, you know, he does a lot for the community. He gives a lot of financial knowledge to the youth. I don't really think he wants to be associated with gangs and stuff because he knows that niggas is going down and the gang acts, and you know they putting them gang charges on all these boys. So I wouldn't have said it online either. But I think in that moment, I want to hope that he was thinking that way, because that would have been a pass. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have put that on Wax. Not with Wack and 6ix9ine being on the line and millions of people listening. And no, yeah, you don't want to claim that because that can come back and bite you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you a pass on that. But he definitely exposed you on some, you know, just on some soft bat shit and being on some double standard shit, because you want to get on Wack about doing a public interview, and you know Wack's a 50-plus-year-old man. What do he look like putting his hands on a 24-year-old? That's his son. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he gonna give him what he gave him, a verbal jousting, you know, spank him a little bit, tell him what he did was wrong, and maybe they can do some business together or whatever, because like that don't affect Wack. That ain't Wack said he snitched on. You feel me? So, you know, at the end of the day, that's just my take on it, man. What do y'all feel? Do y'all think Wack exposed Tekashi 6ix9ine for being a fake gangster? I'm sorry, not Tekashi, because he already exposed Tekashi for being a fake gangster. Do y'all think he exposed 21 Savage for being a fake gangster? You know, do you think 21 Savage denounced his blood on Clubhouse because he knew that Wack was a real Pyru and he really couldn't get into all the logistics of that set business that he knew Wack could have pressured him on? Y'all get in the comment box, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. Y'all like, subscribe, hit the notification tab, man, so you can tap in every time I drop a joint. It's your boy Don Peoples. Deadbolt. Gone.